Impact net them a sweet punish counter. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? What are they thinking here? The Fuha stopped to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Takes the chance to hurt him. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. Did well to get the buff in there. Throws him. What's next? Takes a trip. Player one can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. On Gensatsu, a drive impact KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Manages to block the jump in attack. Okay, they trade hits. The jump in is denied. Still very early in the round. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Goes up to pry them open. Player one will look to apply pressure here. What'll happen here? A drive impact could end it all here. Still slugging it out at this range. Going in? Yep, they're going for the super art. The super doesn't hit. Will they gamble something here on a drive move? Flatlines up. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
A new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Shall we? Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Good parry there and counter hit throw there. Player one has the life lead. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Knockdown. Checks them with a projectile. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Burnout is triggered. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Next hit will end the round. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this. There's the impact! Not letting that go unpunished. KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Jump. Sticks the combo. Their spacing is so on point now. But who's gonna blink first? Player one will need to play it conservative, experiencing burnout. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. The throw missed. Player two, in there. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight round. Fight.
Yoga float. Where's this going? Jumps. Still plenty of time and whiffs. They're wide open. Jumps up. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Player two with the rhythm, owning that space. They're in the corner. Escapes with the reversal. Nothing stops this train. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Make it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Uh-oh, falls short. Player one spends the meter to throw on some massive damage. Knockdown. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. Checks him with the projectile. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Player two chases them down. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Misses the drive impact. Jumps. Closing moments of the match. One hit. Impact finish. It was more than enough. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Blocks it. Will that drive impact get punished? Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Now, this is gonna be bad news. Drilling time. That's the Yoga Inferno Rip. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. That brushes that off and keeps going. Experiencing burnout. Both fighters are out of drive. Might be a good idea to back off, but they might try something here. Crowns them from above. Can they create an opportunity for themselves? No! Critical art now? Gets the critical art. Even when the chips are down, they're still looking for a play to take this fight. Now they gotta think of a follow-up. A lot of pressure building up here. Back to the court. Are we gonna play impact peekaboo? Closes it out. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
With all your heart.
This will be a good fight. Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Goes for the throw. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Saw that low heavy coming. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Good anti-air. What's the play here? Player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player two turned this right around with that super. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player one chases them down. Gets the jump in. Player one has the meter lead. Life lead opens up. There's an overdrive Shoryu. Checks him with a projectile. Player two will have to fight back here without any drive. Burnout activates. Player two has completely used all of their drive here. Finishes with the throw. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. That drive impact is blocked. Gets the jump in. Grabs him. Both fight drive rush to keep it going. Big throw. Knockdown springs forward with the drive rush. Player two will look to brush that off and keeps going. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Finds the target. Are we gonna see
Cashes out the gate right there.
going in? They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Okay, here we go. The jump in is denied. The clutch read on that impact.
Did we see a drive impact?
What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Jumps in. Barely blocks the jump in. Player two won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. They're sitting on a full super art cage now. Taking drive rush. Both top burns out. Player 2 is looking at a crimson. Oh, yo! Rock super hit. Do it to him. Show the people what they came to see, you.
What's wrong? Get up!
Noticeable life lead is a comeback that crowns him from above. Throws. Player 2 can't use any drive boost. Gotta play it safe. Clutch, anti-air. Like wall flat into the guard break. They are done. Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Manages to impact squash. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. The pressure continues as they can't escape the corner. They need to find a way out. What are they thinking here? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocks the jump in, knockdown. Neither of them willing to back off here. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Grabs him. Gets him. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. A brave forward jump there to start. Throws him. What's next? Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Blocks the impact. Breaks the block with a throw. Takes the opponent out of the air. Springs forward with a drive rush. Both fighters planning something? Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Smart play. Ooh, what a smart throw. Life lead is there, but still anyone's knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. In there. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Checking their reactions with a fireball. Jumps in. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. Okay, here we go. Player 2 has a full drive gauge, but is on the brink of death. Will this super art do anything? This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Did not miss that chance and takes the round.
Now you know history.
That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Holds out with the block. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Taking stock. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive snipes them out the air. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, they were right to be on guard there. A drive impact could end it all here. Player 1, there's a wall spot. They can't do anything now. Big throws. Big opportunity coming. Scrapping it out up close. Brushes that off and keeps going. Full SA looking to impress with this super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
What's wrong? Get up!
Springs forward with the drive rush. Burnout! Expect a tech KO! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger!
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
The pleasure is mine.
Give me your best shot!
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Denies the attack and goes for the command grab. No good up high. Deftly shuts out the jump in. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Knocked down. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Takes a trip. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. From up above. All right, what's coming up next? Closing moments of in there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Look to drop him to earth. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Jumps in. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, those buffed up throws are really hitting hard now. You gotta be mindful of reaching jump-ins at this range. Strong Quan takes them off their feet. Jumps. These throws are lethal now. Swan Lake is on fire now. Look at the damage. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Flatline zone. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Player 2 has the life advantage. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Was looking for that jump attack. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. From up above. Player 2 can build off this lead. Hits with the overhead. From upstairs. A quick breather. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Knockdown and breaks the block with a throw. Their will to win is really being tested here. KO. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Here comes a new challenger. You must crush them.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Blocks the jump in. Jump in finds the mark. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Starts with a jump in. Player 1 chases them down. Good job blocking the jump in. they're showing us just how patient they can be. The Fuha stalk to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Impact's a no-go. Barely blocks the jump in. A drive impact could end it all here. Oh god, this is tense. Snaps back and hits hard with the tense in. KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Combo with the target combo. Will that parry change the momentum of this match? Were they baiting them into that? Javelin of Marisa digs in it. Will we see a drive into it? Scrapping it out up close. Trump ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Number 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Ooh, the overhead attack. Can they create an opportunity for this? Wow, sat and waited for this opening. Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Player 2 can't afford this. Sets up with the jump in. Medium kick. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Decides not to rush in without a plan. Jump. Jumps up. Barely blocks the jump in. Connects with the throw. Player 1, the drive impact doesn't work. Player 2 has us knocked him out of the air. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Just goes to the air. All the throw connects. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Sets up with the jump in. A real test of nerves here. Gets the corner switch. It might be some time for payback. Ooh, take a flatline zone. Player 1 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. This can lead to some big damage. Jumps. Gets out of that jam with a perfect parry. Still very early in the round. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Bops him with a target combo. The jump in catches him. Takes the chance to hurt him. Player 1 chases him, baits out the attack, and gets the punish counter. The kick hits! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Sneaks in above. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Sticks the jump in. Manages to block the jump in attack. Hits him with a stop and pop. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Drive gauge gap here. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. Yo! Critical arc now? Gets the critical arc. Even when the chips are down, they're still looking for a play to take this fight. Now they gotta think of a follow-up. Any mistake here goes to the air. Amazing! Player 1 is in a very good flatline zone. That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Manages to block the jump in attack. Saihasho to start something? The super armor does its job. Still slugging it out here. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Combo with the target combo. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. They trade hits, and now, Saihasho? One combo can end this round. They can't squander this punish counter change. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Go starts to pry them open. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Still slugging it out at this range. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. What'll happen here, Flow Heavy? But no go! Slams on the brakes and shoves out the counter. Gotta do better. can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Everything you have.
Give me your best shot!
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Gets a chance with that jump. No good up high. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Jump in finds the mark. Sticks the jump in. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Can't tech the throw. Big counter. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Knockdown. Looking for a chance. Heavy punch sends him flying. In there. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Barely blocks the jump in. Jumps in. Jump. Combo with the target combo. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Gets the jump in. Will we looking to plan him with a pile driver. Max and just goes for it at this range. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. What'll happen here? Double lariat and now flatlines up. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Who will come out on top in this final round? Pushing through with the Gladius. This can lead to some big damage. Player 1 gotta do better than that. This is gonna hurt. Player 2 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Dangerous range here. These fighters are swinging for control of the match. Who's gonna take it? Reach out and hug him. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Grounds him from above. Back to the corner. Are we gonna play Impact Peekaboo? Or will read the jump in perfectly? Dumps him. Player 2 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all.
Round one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Still very early in the round. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. A nice, chunky combo. Can they keep up the assault? Gets him. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? The Gladius blows them away. They gotta be careful here because a full drive gauge can erase what life they have left in a flash. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Heavy punch sends them flying. Quick breather. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. A drive, solid anti-air. Both fighters have a full of super art. Devotes all that meter to the goddess of the hunt. They're about to get a big knockout kiss.
No, no,
punch sends him flying. Both fighters crowns him from above, knocked him out of the air. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Amazing! Player one needs to take advantage of this cage disparity. Wow! They had them all figured out. Goes to the air. Somehow manages to block the jump. Big time whip! They're in range. That's gonna leave them rattled. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? It is over! Player one really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
Great match.
Another fight is coming your way.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Ready yourself.
Give me your
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? Deal some damage with that quick combo. Blocks the jump in. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Knockdown. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Bops him with a target combo. Gets the jump in. The grab misses. Hits him with the fire. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Goes with a KO. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Medium kick. Who's going to start things off? Strings it all together. Player two managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Taking stock. Demon Raid? Still slugging it out as they're going for the super art. The super doesn't hit. Akuma's going in. Smart play with the throw. Knockdown and crowns him from above. Big low attack to pick up the win this round. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Close range projectile. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. That back row was huge. Solid anti-air. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Huge chance after that wall splash. This is gonna hurt. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Gets the corner switch. It might be some time for payback. Getting up close and personal. Answers with the gotta do better than that. Hadouken. Amazing. Medium kick. All in with the rush. Drives it back, misses. The big slam of Jamma. Player two is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Beginning operation. Give me your best shot!
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Still slugging it out here. No good up high. Was looking for that jump attack. Answers that jump in with a perfectly timed parry. They made it look easy. Heading into the end game now. Going on the offensive? Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Love tap to close it. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Still very early in the round, so they break forward to pressure the overdrive cannon spike. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. From upstairs. Jump. Goes for the jump in. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Taking jumps out of each other here. What are you jumping in for? Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.